Nice. Okay, let's look for a game. I need to get my elo back. I need to get my elo back. Okay, we found an opponent. Let's go d4. Uh, should I switch it up? Maybe I should switch it up. Maybe against an opponent that's a little bit lower rated. This guy's also from Vietnam. I'm not from Vietnam. I just changed my flag to Vietnam. Um, I'm Vietnamese. Let's play Queen's Gambit. I think. Hmm. Okay, he goes for Slav. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna just play normally. See if he decides to go for semi-Slav or there's a lot of different lines he could go for. Okay, let's go for. Should I go? Let's go for three knights. I actually don't really know the theory too much past this. I probably should, especially if he decides to play like a. If he decides to play something like a semi-Slav, I've got no clue what I'm doing at this point. Semi-Slav's it's pretty solid. I'm not sure how to break through it. It's going to be a very long maneuvering game. I don't really know the theory too well. Am I not able to just go knight e5 and just win a tempo? I'm confused. Why am I not just winning? I will gladly take the bishop here if you let me. I'm so confused. Okay. Okay, so I've just improved the position of my knight. He has really strong control over the e4 square. I'm thinking about even going f4 maybe. You know? e3, f4? Is that too much? That might be too much. I don't actually know what the best move is here. Oh, are there ideas where I can just take, and go check? Wait, no, that doesn't work. I was thinking because it was undefended. Completely missed that. Don't listen to that at all. I think what I'll do is, I'm just gonna play it safe. I know my position's a little bit better. I probably have, probably a little bit better here. Okay, he goes for a semi-Slav. Um, I'm guessing his next move is just to go knight over here. So I'm gonna go for, let's go for a bishop trade. I like these even positions. I don't know what that really accomplishes. So no more light squared bishops. We trade for a bishop for a knight. I think long term that's just gonna be better for me. Okay, let's go for this. He doesn't ruin my structure or anything. I don't see what he got from that trade. I think I should just be better. Um, just slightly. The question is, how can I make progress? We could exchange into a symmetrical structure. I wouldn't mind that. My pieces are slightly better. Um, hmm. The thing is, I want to develop my bishop onto like b2, but it's always going to be stuck touching this pawn because I don't see any way where I can like break through. So I guess my best bet is to eventually push for e4. How can I make my dark square bishop useful? I guess is the question. You know, maybe the two knights are better than the two bishops. I just need to open the position somehow. I could start by just taking. You know, I'm just gonna connect my rooks. There can't be anything wrong with connecting the rooks. Okay, completely missed that move. Nice one, bud. Nice one, nice one, nice one. There goes my bishop pair. There goes the bishop pair. Indeed. That's not good. Oh my god, I can't believe I completely missed that idea. Oh well, I think my knight should be better. Okay, I think I'm gonna take next move, and if he doesn't, hmm. Oh wow, this is looking towards a draw. But I think I can make some magic work in the endgame here. Let's see. Or he could go for the Carlsbad structure. I would enjoy that. I think I could outplay him in that position. He does go for the Carlsbad structure. Okay, so the plan is we go here, here, put both our rooks on B and C files, and we go for the minority attack. So let's go here. And I'm going to push this B pawn. We're going to play in the queen side. Now, I just don't think he's going to be able to just break through this with just rooks and queens. This is just pretty solid. Okay, so he's going to go for some sort of shenanigans here. But I can just simply just push a pawn. I don't see anything he can really do. I should be faster. It's gonna take him like a long time to like set up anything. And he also blocked by moving the rook first. He blocked his queen, so he's gonna have to make another move with his rook, which is gonna show like where he wants to go with his queen. I could just go queen e2, kind of anticipating where he wants to move his queen, or he could trade queens. I'd be fine with that. Also, maybe preparing b5 in one go, instead of also having to push the a4 pawn as well. But this is a pretty drawn position. Except at this level, it's not a draw. Even though Stockfish is going to probably say this is a draw, it's not. It really isn't. Nobody knows how to play endgames at this level. I can't believe I let him fork my bishop and queen. That was a complete mistake. I should have absolutely seen that. I even mentioned a few moves before that. This square was a very strongly controlled square of his. Oh, I did not see that move. But really, I don't think there's any threat. I guess his next move is just gonna go here. But I just play this. I just play g3, f4, and I'm fine. He's probably gonna go rook h7, but then I can just move this and I can defend with my queen. Yeah, I should be fine here. Okay, this e3 pawn has become a weakness. Okay, he's threatening to just take the pawn and deflect my queen away from the defense. Does that mean I needed to just get one of my rooks over to the third rank? Probably. But then what? Plus, I don't think he has any. Does he have any other threats? I think I'm gonna use the B rook because I might want to. Maybe I'm thinking the C file is probably gonna open up at some point, and I want to be able to have this rook mobile along the open file possibly. He is provoking weaknesses, and I don't like that. I'm gonna try and trade off the queens next move, maybe. Okay, I'm seeing that I probably should not have underestimated his attacking threats. Um, yeah, he's actually talking to me. He's saying that this is probably an equal game. Yeah, it is an equal game. I think this game, once if I can get queens off, then there's no attack at all. Okay, my plan is still to just, you know, go a4 and then b5. Just yeah, a4, b5. Just try and trade off this pawn and just create a permanent weakness backwards pawn for me to target along the c file. Come to think of it, probably trading off the light square bishop in the opening was probably also not a great idea. Yeah, I need to preserve the bishop. So he decides to double. Hmm. Okay, what if I keep going along with my plan? Is he threatening anything? I don't see... There's no way for him to attack my rooks, which are undefended and not really connected. Can I not just go... Stopping me from just going a4? I think he needs to start pushing pawns if he wants to actually attack. If he wants to create an Alekine's gun on the weak e-pawn, he's gonna have to I want to move my king into the action, but that blunders the h pawn, which I can't afford to lose. Wow, my king's not able to really get in. I think I'm going to continue with my plan. I don't see any other threats he can make. At least not right now. I like where my queen is placed. It's restricting him from going to the back rank for now. I could move my other rook over to the... It's between this move and this move right now. C is a safer move, but it's slower. And this kind of goes along with my plan of just completing the minority attack, giving myself a way out on the queen side. But I feel like both of these plans are too small. Like, I've got a lot of pressure on my king right now. But I don't think there's really an attack, so I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to go for this move. He's going to have to start pushing pawns if he wants to get anything done. Oh shoot, he might have g5, huh? Yeah, he might have g5. Okay. That's a scary move, but I think there's nothing stopping me from... There's no infiltration at any point. Where does he want to go? There's no infiltration. I don't understand the point of the move. I do have the option to move my king and get it into the fight. Let's go for the pawn break. I'm expecting maybe something like this. He's chatting a lot. Yeah, I need the queen side to open up. I know a plan. Okay. What is the idea here? So he went here, he made two moves with his queen. Takes, takes, takes. There's no checks. If he does take with the queen, I am just winning a queen, no? Am I not just winning a queen? There's no checks. I have more weaknesses than him. I don't like that. I think I should move my king up. If he does decide to move his rook over, I can always defend. Or I can push. Pushing creates more weaknesses, but yeah, I think I'm gonna defend like this. Give my rook more free reign over the c file. I can get a rook to the 7th soon. It's an idea. I'm gonna try my utmost to just trade the queens at this point. If I could trade the queens, that would be incredible. I'm really liking. Oh shit. What a move. That's a nice move. I did not see that at all. Wow. But I think I can throw in this intermezzo. Um, and if he takes, I take. Oh, what a move. What a move. Nice move. I think I have this though. Good move after good move. That's cool. What does it look like after takes, takes, takes? This is kind of a crazy position. Okay, now it's completely equal. This is a completely equal game. I think I just need to start moving my king. Uh, I just don't see. Yeah, this is a crazy game. Yeah, I can't let him get a passed pawn. Hmm. Yeah, the outside passed pawn is definitely stronger than the one in the center. I could just go here. Yeah, I'm gonna just put my rook behind the passed pawn. That's always, this can never really be bad. Or it's not a passed pawn, but I need to protect it. I could go up here, here, pressure over here. That might be my plan. He can try and move his king, but he could stop it by going h6. If he goes a6, what do I do? I think I can trade off. I can always trade it off. He could go behind, but then I'd go on with pressure. Okay, I think this is a winning sequence for me. Even if he goes a6, I'm going to threaten the trade off the rooks. His king is too far away. I think my king's a little bit more active, and I think that might give me to win the game. Rough. Rough indeed. Now I've got a pass pawn. Incredible. Having pass pawn is always a great asset to have. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna have to give up the pawn, which does kind of suck. Oh, I should have just gone up. What should I have done? That was definitely a mistake. I need to work on my end games. Need to work on my end games for sure. Okay. we're going to invest in this pawn right here. I should have actually gone to c2, so there were never going to be any issues. Hmm. I think I can just kind of repeat here. It might actually just end up being a draw. Hmm. So wait for this to not be a draw? I don't know. He has no checks as of right now. But I take with check. Okay, now I'm definitely playing for a win. Let's see. There's no checks here. He has to move the rook. Probably goes back. d1. Yeah, I don't want to have to just repeat moves. So if I go down, what does he do? I have this check. Just pray he goes like closer somehow. I don't know. I don't know. Go here. Now I can push. Slow progress. I can push again now. Okay, let's calculate this. Okay, push, check. No, it doesn't work, huh? It's close to working. What if I go here? Check there. Back. That's mate. Or, no, it's not mate. It's close to mate. But, I can advance a little bit more. I could trade these off as well. That probably just helps me a little bit. Forcing the trading of pawns. Do I win this pawn endgame? I'm not sure. I'm actually not quite sure. Boom, boom. I think all I can do is really just wait. No, I had this check. I could have checked, which would have forced him to the side. That was not a great move on my part. It's okay though. Oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? What am I doing? Did I just go from winning to just completely losing? I might have. I'm gonna have to just check now. I don't know. What am I doing? Why did I allow that? Now it's just a complete, definitely just a draw. Just completely threw away my only advantage. And now he's getting that square as well. It's not good. Am I getting this pawn though? I might be getting this pawn. Yeah, this might be a draw. I think this is looking more and more like just a dead draw. Okay, let's calc. If I go here, he can protect though. So I think I need to go here. He is closer to his pawn. But this is definitely just a draw. I know the defense. I can get a Philidor pretty easily. I should be, or at least I should be able to. Yeah, this should just be a draw. I can stop the pawn. Yeah, this is looking like just a draw. Philidor's defense. Alright, alright. I'm trying to remember if I'm doing this correctly. I think I just it's just something like. This is a draw. I'm gonna try and offer a draw. His king's never gonna get past. Okay, let's calculate. Takes, 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 takes. Is this a winning endgame? Okay, well, okay. Let me just do it again. Just make sure. Takes, 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 or it goes there. Here. I think this is a draw. Should be a draw. It's a draw. Beautiful. Okay. Um, I'll take it. Oh, I forgot to update the win counter. I'm actually gonna do that right now. Hold up, let's do that right now. I should have a loss. How do I do that right now? Real fast. Um, Slavs are usually pretty drawish, so I'm fine with that result. I definitely think there's definitely a way for me to just fight that a lot better. Um, Let me just make sure I'm just fixing this correctly. One, and I've got a draw as well. Okay, let's see. Let's check the review. So if I'm looking at this correctly, if I turn on analysis, at what point? This is a 70 move game. Holy, this is gonna be a longer video. At what point did I go wrong? Okay, okay, 95 is the right move, and apparently I had. This is where my probably my biggest advantage was. E3 is the correct. They wanted me to take. So if we go takes, and oh, I have E4. How? Isn't there like 20 pieces looking at it? Queen B3. Oh my god. And have a mate right here. What? This is some crazy stuff. God. Wow. Wow, what a line. That is crazy. Yeah, there's no way I was gonna find this in game. That's too crazy. I have Queen B7. There's literally no place for the rook to go. That's crazy. It's just trapped. Wow. What a crazy position. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. If I can ever get my knight over to e5, there's always some sort of tactic. Lesson learned. Okay. Alright. So, you want me to go g4? G4? That's crazy. I want to be so much more aggressive. Okay, I knew it definitely. And I just threw away my advantage with that. And I think it was just, at this point, I was just pretty drawish. I had I had small advantage until I moved my bishop. Um, they wanted knight d3. Okay. And at this point, there's just no advantage, and I don't think there's ever any advantage for the rest of the game. Yeah. There's just a dead draw. I'm just gonna look through the rest of this and just see if there's any sort of draw, any sort of chances. I want to maybe go Queen F1. Actually, in hindsight, that makes a lot more sense because I'm not ruining my structure. If I go F1, there's never really any sort of attack, right? Then I can always just move over. Then my queen just, then the attack just looks awkward. Have H8, but and he just plays pawns on this side to try and just slow down the minority attack. But there just really isn't anything. I messed up. I didn't see Queen F1. I guess at this point I gave him a little bit of hope. Um, but still, there's just nothing here. But I think I found the only move. Oh, even taking E takes D6 isn't that bad of a move. Even though I'm down a pawn. Well, I guess it's still holdable. It's the computer. It's gonna say everything's holdable. Even down two pawns, that's crazy. Everything's holdable. It wants me to be down two pawns. This is a kind of a crazy position. Okay, but I guess after this, there's just no chances at all. It's just still 0 point. Oh, I'm actually winning. What the hell? Well, why don't we play A5? Of course, that makes more sense. Oh, the plan was to go E5 takes, then go D5 and just use this pawn. If I go here, oh my goodness. Endgames, endgames, god damn. My endgames are just so weak. And now there's just nothing. It's just nothing. I was definitely just pushing for a win. I had mate in one here. I had mate in one. All I need to do is just push this and that's game. Completely missed a mate in one. Oh my god. Jesus. Okay. I definitely had an advantage all throughout this game. King e4. King e4. There's no checks. I just... If he goes for any of the pawns... And I'm just pushing him out of the position. If he blockades... Oh, now I'm just winning all the pawns, huh? My god. So I was just basically just playing for a win basically this whole time. Just need to keep him out of the position. Even up to here, I had a win. Blunder City right here. Rook e5. Can I not just take? Oh, and I'm losing here? Oh, that makes sense. But like going here is a Okay. And there's just nothing here. I just need to grab the opposition. And just get the opposition in. Oh, okay. I need to work on my endgames, especially like king and rook endgames. Just looking for mating opportunities. And I had time too. I guess I just didn't look carefully enough. Order just checks, captures, attacks. I'm gonna be watching a lot of rook endgame videos because, jeez, I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm really awful at this. Should have been a win. I think. I don't think there's really anything. Yeah, stalemated. Okay, this is probably gonna be a longer video, but thank you guys for watching. And yeah, bye bye.